Good morning, students. Today our topic of discussion is solution of partial differential equations, which involves P, Q and Z only. That is of the form f of P, Q and Z is equal to 0. So we'll see here how we solve the equations which contains only P, Q and Z. For this, as there is no x, no y, so the derivative of f, partial derivative of f with respect to x is 0 and partial derivative of f with respect to y will be 0, as it does not contain P, Q and Z. So its Charpit equation will be of the form dx upon minus curly f by curly p, dy upon minus curly f by curly q, dz upon minus p curly f by curly p minus q curly f by curly q, dp upon p curly f by curly z and dq upon q curly f by curly z. By taking last two fractions, from these last two fractions we have dp upon p curly f by curly z is equal to dq upon q curly f by curly z, which implies dp by p is equal to dq by q, or you can say dq by q is equal to dp by p. On integrating, what we get here, q is equal to log of q is equal to log of p plus log of a, because it is 1 by q and 1 by p. So integration of q with respect to q is log q, 1 by q of q with respect to q, and integration of 1 by p with respect to p is log p. So we can write this equation by eliminating log. It will be p into a, where a is arbitrary constant. So in complete integral dz p dx plus q dy, it will become dz is equal to p dx, substituting the value of q. What is q? Q is a into p. So taking p common, it is dx plus a dy. And this can be written as x plus a y. Let us substitute x plus a y is equal to u. So dz is equal to p into du, or you can say that p is equal to dz by du. Similarly, q will be a into p, so it is a into dz by dq. So we have the two values, p is dz by du and q is a into dz by du. By substituting p and q, in the given equation, in the equation 1, you can say your first equation as a equation number 1. Equation will be of the form f of dz by du, a dz by du and z. So your equation involve now z and u. By solving this equation, you will obtain z as a function of u. By solving this equation, we get z as a function of u. So at the end, you will replace, by reaching the actual solution, we will replace u by its value, that is x plus a y, and we can find its complete integral. In this way we can find the complete integral of our given equation. I hope all of you have cleared this method. So we'll go for the question in the next video.